Hi everyone, I am back with another, try to make this a short video today. I got the idea to compare all the different pastes that I currently have on my shelf. And so I have these 9x12 stretch canvases. And so I started with this one, which is US Art Supply modeling paste. It's an acrylic medium paste. And with each one of these, I applied the paste with this palette knife first, just kind of mushed it around with the palette knife. And then I just used this cheapy paint scraper, I guess it is. It's a 4-inch putty knife, just plastic, and spread it around, trying to leave some texture on each one. But to be fair, I wanted to do each one pretty much the same, and I was looking to see if I could get crackles, basically. So with the modeling paste, no crackles. But where it was heaviest, and I dried each one of these with my heat tool, this type of a heat tool, probably 80%, 90%, 80% probably. And where on this one, where it was thickest, after I was done heating it, like right here and right there, I think you can see that, it was still a little soft, and I pushed it with my finger, and I got these cool little ripples that I like. So I have that in like 3 spots, and then once it completely dried, oh, there's one over here too. Once it completely dried, these are hard now, they're not soft anymore. And I think you can see, you know, I got a little bit of cratering and unevenness with the scraper, which is what I was looking for up here. Some of the raw canvas is showing. I tried to keep the mediums pretty much towards the center and didn't worry too much about the very outside edges. So that was the modeling paste. This one is the DecoArt Crackle paste, DecoArt Media Crackle paste, white. And this I did get good crackles. Where it was thicker, you got the bigger crackles. I'm not sure if the light will pick up the tiny ones, but they get smaller and smaller as the medium gets thinner and thinner. So that crackled really well. I like all this texture, really nice texture. And then the last one that I tried was the Distress Texture Paste Crackle. And this, I got a lot of fairly small crackles. There's some bigger ones. I did lose some right here. This was loose, and I was able to pop it off. Still a little bit coming off. But the whole thing basically is crackled pretty finely, with some larger ones there here toward the bottom. So pretty happy with the results of all 3 of those. I am going to do some acrylic painting on these. I think they'll probably just be abstract paintings, but I wanted to just start out by showing you what I did and what I was going for to try to get the crackles. I do have one more that I haven't tried. It's the golden crackle paste. This one, it says not to heat it. It should be just, you know, left to dry overnight or whatever. So I may also add this one into the mix. I think I do have another canvas, so we may try that one. That's what I'm doing today. And when I actually start the painting process on one of these, I will be back and probably do a speed painting so that you can just see what I'm doing on them and how they turn out. So I will be back. I decided to start with this crackled one that I did with the DecoArt Crackle medium, and I'm just going to go for kind of a abstract oxidized metal maybe kind of look. So I'm just wetting my brush, and I'm going to pick up some black paint to start with and a little bit of brown. Just going to try to go for kind of a rich, deep color in the background just to get down in those cracks. A little more water. Let it carry the paint down into the cracks. And I'm just going to speed this up and you can watch. Okay, that's the first layer. Got a little glare on there. I'll tip it. There we go. So just some lights and darks, nice rich black brown. And I think I will dry this with the heat tool and then go to the next step. And now I'm going to go with some metallics. So I have an Arteza gold metallic and a DecoArt bronze, and see what happens with these. I'm going to switch to a little bit smaller brush, wet my brush, and get kind of a loose mix of the gold. Start there. Now I'm going to introduce a little bit of Naples Yellow Red Light. Let's see what happens. I'm not rinsing my brush out. I am going to put quite a bit of water in with it. I decided that the bronze that I used was too close to the gold. I wanted more of a red tone, so I added some transparent red medium acrylic in with the bronze that I had left on my palette. Made a real watery mix, and I'm just gonna dab it here and there and then go over with a rag and blot some of it off and see if I don't like that better. trying to hit some of the high spots where those cracks are. Now I think I need some more of the lightest color. Okay, if I play too much, I'm just gonna make it all look muddy. All right, I'm gonna dry this. Okay, now I'm gonna try and get some oxidation going here. So I'm going to turquoise green Amsterdam acrylic. Again, gonna go kind of scrubby with the side of my brush. I may just I think I'm going to leave it there. I like it. Get all that great texture. Really like this corner. So I'm going to dry this off. And as I was working on this, I was thinking these might be great acrylic backgrounds that I can start a cold wax painting on top of. Because with cold wax and oils, you can work on top of acrylics. You just can't put acrylics back over top of the cold wax and oil. But I just might think about that. But I have these other two that I want to experiment with as far as get a painting on top of them. And I will be back and show you what I end up doing with the other two. I probably won't film it, or if I do, it'll just be quick snips here and there. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for backgrounds on the other two, and if I decide to do cold wax and oil on top of these, I will definitely come back and show you how I'm doing that and what those turn out like. Thanks again. If you're not a subscriber and you like what you've seen today, consider subscribing to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. That's always very helpful with the analytics in my channel. Helps people find me easier. And in the meantime, go make some art.